Welcome, everyone. Welcome to this exciting CTFO update call. For those of you just calling in, we were chatting a little bit earlier. If you're new on tonight's call, and I know a lot of you are because so many of you are joining us, my name is Michael Kahn. I'm the Chief Operations Officer here at CTFO, and I got a couple of special guest speakers on with us tonight. We are excited to bring you the latest news on our CBD product launch. This is the most exciting call yet. And I guess I will kind of reiterate this for you, if the new people calling in. We're launching 24 products in our brand new CBD product line. We're going to provide them at the absolute best prices, and they're the highest quality products available. Everything from tinctures to pain creams to skincare to even pet products. It is so exciting. It's more exciting than anything I've ever experienced in this industry in the last 20 years. But I know it's just as exciting for all the people I'm talking with out there. I'm not the only one. A ton of you out there. Actually, I've been talking to people that are more excited than I am that get me even more excited. So it's all come together. It's actually going to be way better than we even expected. And I know we're all chomping at the bit to be able to actually start buying and selling these products. So to share more about that, I once again have the honor and privilege of introducing the man responsible for all our awesome products and for this one-of-a-kind amazing business, the co-founder of CTFO, the one and only Mr. Stuart Finger. Stuart, I'm going to hand it over to you.
Well, thank you so much, Michael. And once again, thanks for all your hard work. Folks, we have everything in place and have connected all the dots, but we haven't yet been able to do any test sales yet, okay? Because all the dots literally just got dotted today. All the T's literally just got crossed today. Now, the reason why these test sales are super, super important is because it will show us that you are being charged correctly. It will make sure that the money that you are being charged is getting into our correct bank account so that we can pay you the commissions that you deserve for selling the products. And also, it will be able to help us verify that the commissions are being calculated correctly, okay? And we have no reason to believe that all of that will not happen. Everything looks good. Everything looks wonderful. So we just want to let you know that it is literally down to that now. We could have launched already weeks ago, but we didn't want to do offshore payment processing. And I just want to talk about that for a minute, then I'll tell you the plan and I'll tell you what you can expect. And I want you to understand, we are totally excited. Tonight I'm finally going to get some sleep because I know that the worst is behind us, okay? So here's the thing. Lots of companies that are trying to sell CBD products, they go with offshore credit card processing and all of that stuff, because it's the easiest way to get approved and it's the quickest way to go to market and everything like that. But it creates these challenges that we didn't want to deal with, and we didn't want to have to explain to you guys, okay, well, here's your products, go sell, but now your commissions are going to be delayed and your commissions are going to be less, and these things are going to be happening. So I just want to take a minute and explain all that to everybody so you understand just how valuable what we have accomplished is for all of you out there. And another reason why CTFO is going to be, I believe, light years ahead of the competition out there. You see, folks, at CTFO, for those of you that are brand new and don't know this, we pay you every single week. And it's not just that we pay you every week, because some companies pay weekly, but you have to wait 2 or 3 weeks or so for that commission to generate before you'll actually get paid it, okay? The way that it works here is every sale that happens Monday through Sunday pays you the following Wednesday. So I just want to make sure that's really, really clear. If you make sales or your team makes sales on Sunday, by the next Wednesday, you're getting paid that money, okay? So that is extremely fast. And that Wednesday pay is for the whole previous week, not just for Sunday. It's Monday through Sunday, paid out that next Wednesday. If we would have went with offshore processing, we could have launched sooner, but it would have delayed us getting the money for almost 2 weeks. And you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure out, especially when you're doing millions and millions of dollars of sales and have millions and millions of dollars of commissions. You know, if I want to pay you from last Sunday on next Wednesday, or this Wednesday, I want to pay you from last Sunday. If I don't get the money for 2 more weeks, I can't give it to you folks, okay? So by setting up the processing the way we did, We have our money within 24 to 48 hours. What does that mean? We get to keep our current awesome pay schedule. Everything this is a major announcement, everybody. I hope you're realizing how powerful this is. Everything that gets sold at CTFO Monday through Sunday will pay out on Wednesday like it has been. And people have been very, very excited about that. Okay? So there's no delay for you to get your commissions because we didn't go with the offshore processing, okay? We have a domestic setup, and there's many, many benefits. Here's another one, okay? We literally have the lowest prices for these products and the highest commissions we can afford to pay out and still keep the company in business. We give most of the money to you guys. Every nickel that we can afford, every penny that we can afford to put in the commission plan and still keep the company in business, we pay to you. And, one of the reasons, I should say we pay to us, because remember, we get paid out of the pay plan just like you guys do. I've always said that, if my brother and I and Michael can't make our living off this compensation plan, how can we expect you to, right? So here's the thing, okay? When you go with an offshore account, they not only don't pay you the money for a couple of weeks and then you've got this rolling thing happening, but also for the at least first 6 months, they keep 10% of all of the deposits. So if you do $1 million, they keep $100,000. You do millions of dollars, you can imagine what that could add up to. And obviously, we are doing millions of dollars in business. It's going to happen, folks. We're already growing like crazy. Our shopping cart is already doubling each month and more. So with that being said, here's what you need to know. We have a no reserve account. We not only get paid the money within 24 to 48 hours, they don't keep any of it. 100% of it comes to us. That means we can afford to pay higher commissions with lower priced products, okay? That is a huge deal, and I'm just going to share about one more of the benefits. There's actually some others, but I'm just going to share about one more because it's a big deal. We love auto ship. And there's two reasons why. Number one, we offer all of our customers and you guys an auto ship discount. If you buy on auto ship, it saves you 5%. We love that people can buy the products for even less money. But here's the other thing. For those of you that are associates with us and, are earning serious income or about to, you want your income to be stable. And when people get on auto ship, they stay on auto ship. It's one of the most solid orders that you can do is an auto ship order, and that literally makes your commissions even more stable. Well, with these offshore processors, and we checked out a bunch of them, folks, believe me, because we wanted to launch almost a month ago, but we couldn't. The problem is they wouldn't allow us to do auto ships. So we couldn't offer anybody the 5% discount, and your commissions wouldn't have been as secure because it wouldn't have been set up on auto ship or auto pay. Folks, we have literally solved it all, okay? Now, these few days that have seemed like eternity, and not just to all of you, but to us, believe me, this is all I do right now. And I got to tell you, it's been a little stressful, okay? Now, you're probably hearing excitement in my voice. That's because I know we're on the other side right now. But, man, if I would have known what I had to go through for the last 30 days, I don't know that I would have done it. And obviously I would have, because I know that what's about to happen is going to be so big and so huge for so many out there, for all of you guys. There's no way I wouldn't have went through the pain. But here's the thing. It will absolutely be worth the wait that we all had to go through. Okay, folks? So, we just need to make sure that the sales are happening correctly. We will light the websites up very, very soon. I promise you guys, over the next 24 to 72 hours, you're going to see this happen. So you really should be checking your website regularly, okay? And here's how you do that. You go to the regular website, the myctfo, CBD.com, and then you click on the shop now or the shop button. And if you see the shopping cart pop up instead of the coming soon, you're good to go. We won't make it live till it's been tested, and it will happen over the next 24 to 72 hours. So make sure that you're checking it on a regular basis. I check it before you go to bed. I check it when you wake up in the morning, and I would literally check it throughout the day. Once we see that it's live, we will also send out an e-blast, but you might notice it before us, folks. So don't wait for the email, okay? All the hard part is behind us, everybody. I've waited a long time to be able to get on the call and be able to say that. All the hard part is behind us. We are home free, and we are about to blast off. So don't get upset. over the next 24 to 72 hours every time you go to the site, and if you don't see the shopping carts there yet. It's coming. It's right around the corner, okay? Instead of getting upset, dream about how much this is going to change your life and so many others for the better. So thanks so much for your patience. Thanks so much for going through this with us. And I'm going to say it one more time. All the hard part is behind us. I appreciate all of you. Michael, I'm turning it back to you.
Thank you so much, Stuart. You know, I keep having this saying in my mind here. This is going to be epic, as they say. Folks, we have one more guest speaker. Many of you know him. He's got 25 years experience in network marketing. He's been a multi-million-dollar income earner in multiple companies. He's a 100K executive vice president here at CTFO. Please welcome the awesome Michael Swilling. Michael, take it away.
Good evening, everyone, and wow, all I can start off is we did it. We did it. And what an amazing feeling it is, and gratitude to everyone that was involved, and certainly everyone calling in tonight. Thank you for your patience. And I don't know what it's like to give birth to a baby, but boy, did it feel like it the last 30 days for sure. A long labor, but everything was worth it. I want to first say that I know how everyone feels, because I felt the exact same way. And what I found is that what this company did was truly for the benefit for you and I and everyone that's part of this organization, part of this team. And it's almost an oxymoron when you think about it, because you say, well, does it make sense? How do you have the highest quality product in the world, okay, at the absolute best price, with the highest commission value, and pay out 100% commission, or 100% of the CV? How do you do that? How is that absolutely possible? And the way it is possible to have owners, founders, and people such as this team to do all the things morally, ethically, and with transparency. I want to make it very clear. They hit their goals. They hit their targets. They were able to take orders. They were able to process cards. They were able to do things. But if they did it, it was not in the best interest of everybody, okay? That's in complete transparency. It was the easy thing to do to go to an overseas. Very simple process. But they wouldn't have been able to do all the important things. So rather than doing that, they fought and negotiated and found and researched and went through dozens of different brokers and dozens of different banks and dozens of different merchants and dozens of different gateways, and spent endless hours researching, finding how can we do things so we can continue to do the things that we're doing. Giving auto ship with a 5% discount. How can we already take a price that's so low that blows everyone else away, and even offer it even lower with the convenience that those who choose to do it, don't have to do it, but choose to do it? How do we continue to provide the absolute best quality products, okay, in the market today by far? Quality blows everything away at such a great price. Again, finding a domestic account. And you can think, well, why does the domestic account matter? And Stu hit on it, guys, okay? You know, I did a lot of research because I was getting very frustrated. I felt the same way you did, okay? And what I found was when I did some Google searches about merchant accounts and CBD, I was like, oh my God, this is like, it's almost like a miracle that they pulled it off. And they did. It's done. This is our final update call. We're through. We've crossed the finish line. Now it's just lighting it up, which is unbelievable. I also want to thank Stuart. I don't want to make this a whole thing where everyone's, going back and forth and thanking everyone, but I was up early. I've been getting up early every morning because of all the excitement and all the people coming in. But I was up at 6 o'clock this morning, just really banging away. And I sent an email to Stu. And all of a sudden, at 6 o'clock in the morning, I get a response back. Now, let me explain. I live in the East Coast, and Stu lives on the West Coast. Okay? So if it's 6 o'clock in the East Coast, imagine what time is on the West Coast. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, Stu, you didn't go to bed? Nope, I'm not sleeping tonight. He's pulled an all-nighter. The last time I pulled an all-nighter was for an exam in college. So for Stuart to do that, I applaud him. I thank him. I appreciate it. And again, why? For us, for everyone on the call, for the team to be able to do what they're able to do, which is incredible. So let me repeat what this really mattered and what makes us so unique and different. Auto ship is going to be available. You can get a 5% discount if you want to. You don't have to, but if you want to, and the convenience of auto ship. We get weekly pay. My last company I was with, I worked an entire month in that network marketing company, and I didn't get paid until the 15th of the following month. That means if I did something on January 1st, I wouldn't see it until 45 days later. With CTFO, ladies and gentlemen, you work up until midnight, okay, is when our commissions stop, and you get paid on Wednesday. That's unheard of. Absolutely unheard of. And we can continue to do that because there is no reserve. They're not holding money back. We went with the domestic count, which was unbelievable. And again, the solution, guys, some things they could have done, they sat back and said, well, we want to go ahead and sell the product. We want to start collecting money. What are the things that we can do? Well, number one they can do is, how about charge? Let's not make it a free sign-up. There's only a handful of companies in the CBD market right now, but they charge to become a member. Let me repeat. Very simple to do. Let's charge $20. Everyone that comes in, we're going to make them pay an affiliate fee for $20, okay? Imagine that. We're signing up 1,000 people a day. Imagine if they charged $20. Imagine how much money they were making. Who keeps that money? That's what I want to know. But no, they didn't want to do that. They want to provide everything for free and free services. That was an easy solution. What could they have done? Let's lower the CV. Let's raise the prices, right? No, we don't want to do that. So when you look at our competition, you see that the things that are out there, we're going to continue to blow them away. Now listen, at the end of the day, this is the final update. We've made it. We've done it. Yes, it'd been great if you can order right this second. What does it matter? As Stu said, keep on checking. Even tomorrow morning, check. Who knows? Check throughout the afternoon. It's the final thing with the gateway, with the backbone of the company. Make sure that everything we have, but everything is done. Again, I've learned more about tokens and credentials and terminology about banking and processing that was overwhelming for me. But I am just so stoked. I am just so excited that they did it. You know, I'm impulsive sometimes, and I've been known to make an emotional decision. And I would have said, hey, let's just charge every distributor $20. That's nothing in this industry today, a fee to do that. Then we don't have to worry about that. We can go overseas or do other things. They didn't do that. So I just want to congratulate everyone that's been behind the scenes. I want to, most importantly, thank everyone for their patience. We've made it. We literally went from the 1 yard line. We're on the goal line right now. It's going to light up any day. We talked about giving a specifics, but we don't want to do that. You know, Stu has an idea of when he thinks it's going to go live, but rather than under-promising and rather than we want to under-promise and over-deliver, so that's why we're saying keep on checking. I'm going to make you one absolute promise. I promise this will be past you. I promise you that the moment you order and everything's smooth and the commissions are perfect and everything's showing up in your back office and you're paying an unbelievably affordable price and you're loving the products and this thing is absolutely smoking and cranking, you know, within a few days or within a day, whatever it is, you're going to be so blessed and so happy and so thankful that you were part of this. You know, please rest assured, and this is no disrespect. So if you have been or are or ever were with a company called Amway, which is a multi-billion-dollar company, and I tip my hat to them, something that I personally would not do or get involved with. I just think it's a very hard build and so on and so forth. That's a company that's been around for years. You are a pioneer. We kid around and say, hey, the pioneers become the millionaires. It's part of the growing pains. It's part of what's going on. So I want to applaud you for being part of it. I want to thank everyone again, and I'm going to pass it back to you, Michael.
Thank you, Michael. We appreciate you so much. Thanks for everything you continue to do. Folks, we're going to continue to keep you all informed, so you're going to know exactly what we know about everything, exactly when we know it. And we'll be telling you when we're live and when everything's successful. So like you've heard, keep checking your websites. They could go live anytime. And like Michael said, we appreciate your patience and understanding. And just know we are doing everything possible to complete this testing and get the launch done and you blasting off with your own business. It's going to happen. Stay tuned. We'll keep you fully informed. We'll let you know the minute it's live. And from then, we're just going to have a lot more fun. Okay, that's it for tonight's call. We'll schedule the next call as soon as we're live in order to go over everything that